Most players waste hours grinding in Minecraft, but with just 3 farms you'll never run out of iron, XP or emeralds again. We're talking about an iron farm that pumps out over 1100 ingots per hour, a simple mob XP farm which will get you all the mob loot, and a villager crop farm that not just gets you infinite food, but also lets you trade crops into emeralds for even more gear and resources. I'll show you exactly how to build each one step by step, why they work, and how these 3 farms will carry your world from early game all the way into late game. So let's start with one of the most powerful farms first. This is Minecraft's best iron farm. The farm works by using villagers to spawn iron golems. If the villagers in a village feel like they are in danger and if they have slept during the previous night, they will try to summon an iron golem. The villagers will try to spawn a golem every 30 seconds if there are no golems nearby. We take this simple pod and make 3 more of them to create this mega iron farm. Each one of these pods works like its own iron farm. Now the farm is really simple to build, in fact this is literally all the blocks you need for it. But there's 3 important things that if you don't get right, this farm wouldn't work. First, you need to make sure that the location you pick is relatively flat. Higher land around the farm is fine, but if it is lower you might have to fill that. If there are caves near the farm, iron golems could spawn in them. To prevent this, just fill in the area or use buttons. Mobs cannot spawn on buttons. Finally, make sure you build the iron farm a few blocks away from any existing iron golems or beds in the village. This is Minecraft's easiest mob farm. The farm works by having mobs spawn inside dark platforms where they would walk and fall into these water streams, which will then push them towards the center, where they fall down a long drop. By the time they reach the bottom, their health is reduced, so you can easily one-tap them for XP. This farm produces a lot of drops like bones, arrows, gunpowder, redstone and more. This design is super simple to build, works on both Java and Bedrock, and only needs basic materials, no fancy redstone required. This is Minecraft's simplest automatic crop farm. The farm works by having these farmers harvest the crops, and once they have enough crops, they will try to share them with the other villager in the middle. But when they throw the items, they will be caught by this fence and directed into this water stream, which funnels the crop into a chest. The farm works with wheat, beetroot, carrots and potatoes. This crop farm is expandable if you'd want even more crop. This farm is very easy to build and doesn't require any redstone components. Now, if you plan on farming wheat, you have two options for your farm. One option is to have the villagers produce wheat itself. The other option is to have the villagers automatically convert that wheat into bread. If you want bread out of this farm, you don't have to make the next change. If you want wheat out of this farm, place these trapdoors around the top of this block. This prevents the villager from reaching the composter to craft their wheat into bread. You don't have to place these trapdoors for any other crop type. Now you have to get villagers into these three spots, 2 into the farm area and 1 into the middle chamber. You can bring villagers into the farm by using a job block to attract them, or by using a boat and lead, or by using mine carts. To bring the middle villager into the compartment, the easiest method that I used is to have a temporary path on the wall towards the hole and use a job block to lure the villager and push them in. Once you've brought all your villagers into the farm, just make sure to break any temporary blocks you used and check to make sure that no zombies can jump into the farm from the outside. Now your farm is complete. But before you leave, I'm going to leave you with some tips and improvements that you can make to the farm. The most obvious way for you to increase the rates of this farm is to just mirror what we did on the other side. if you plan on expanding the farm in this way, you can have the crops flow into the same chest as before for convenience sake. Another way to improve the rates of the farm is to utilize bees. By placing down flowers in these spots and having 2 beehives per module facing opposite directions, we can have the bees pollinate our crops when they fly from the flowers to their beehive. If you ever want to expand the storage in your farm, you can just place down ladders like so, and place extra chests and hoppers under the existing ones. Just make sure that these hoppers are facing the chests. Now that the crop farm is complete, you can watch this tutorial right here to build our trading hall, which will let you easily convert all of your crop into emeralds.